Good evening. My day late this week. I'm so sorry. I was out last night. I had the kids here for dinner. I had the dog here. And then I was meeting my pals. So it was like 10 o'clock before I get in. We think we've got mice again. So I was going to my bed at the same time as Martin. No chance was I staying up here myself to be eaten by Jimmy. Not a chance. Anyhow. That's another week by. Can't even remember what week this is. I don't know. I'll find out. Put it on before I upload this. Last week I had used the 10%, and I done it in my thigh. It was like water. Nothing. Zero. I didn't have any burps, farts, nothing. I had nothing. And I thought, oh, well, okay. Obviously the thigh's not for me. So if I had put it in and I hadn't had all the side effects and it had worked, then I'd been delighted, but it didn't stop me at all. It was willpower or no power. So so this week I'm on to the 12.5% bank account. So far so good. I feel okay. Don't really want to eat much, but I'm eating. So for instance tonight I couldn't think what I wanted, so I ended up making cheesy scrambled eggs and some oven chips and just tin spaghetti. So it was just a wee throw together dinner, and I had put out like 100 grams of oven chips. I never even ate half of them, and the egg, it was 3 eggs, so I've probably ate about 2, and the spaghetti I did eat, but it was half of a small tin. So that's my dinner of the night. But I'm fine. I feel okay. I feel fine. I'm just not in the mood for eating. I tried berry tea the day. It's something I would love to love. I would love to be walking about with my tea bag hanging out the side of my cup going with my raspberry tea. But it's absolutely howling. It is disgusting. I felt as if I was drinking hot vinegar. Yuck. I don't mind the lemon and ginger, and I like green tea, I like Earl Grey, I like Lady Grey, I like breakfast, I like all the rest of them. The fruit stuff other than the lemony, nah, I cannot do it. And I'm just no fussy, but I'm obviously fussy about that. So I met lots of folk at the weekend. I was there down at Lomond Shores the whole weekend for an event for the radio station. That was great, absolutely great. The only thing that ruined it a bit was the weather, because the rain kept coming on. But I did it. I met up with loads of people, met followers, met folk that looked like watched me. One of the lassies was like to me, "My God, you're teeny," and I'm like that. I'm hardly teeny, but she's like, I think she thought I was taller. I think folk think I'm taller, and they meet me and I'm like, no, I'm not actually that tall. So she was quite surprised actually at how I actually am. But I was there with I don't know if any of you follow the key store guy, the guy that goes into the key stores and does daft things. So he was there doing his MC. His name's Greg. I called him the ketchup guy at one point in time. This is that's his new name, the ketchup guy. And Rue from Bargain Hunt was there. And it's funny because I was like, I feel as if you're my bestie, because I talk to her all the time, but I hadn't actually met her in person. I think I was the only person down at the station that hadn't met her. But she's going to be doing some radio and learning from us, basically. The pup had come down just to see me, basically, and I cannot tell you, folk were lining up to clap him. This guy came up to us and he had a great big, like something that was easy to hold with the big beard and the big hair and the cowboy hat and all that on. He was practically following us taking the dog treats. It was hilarious. It's so funny. But it's just lovely to see how much folk love their dogs. I've never understood this before until now, and I'm in love. Absolutely in love. So there was loads of cake stalls at the weekend, so I had a few cakes. And I made the excuse of buying treats for everybody. I ate them. So honestly, it really was. I actually took the 12.5% on Monday because I couldn't wait any longer. I was like, I need to, because if I don't, I'm going to eat my own body weight and crap. And I didn't even want it. I just ate it for the sake of it. But you know what I've noticed this week? Although my weight hasn't really been changing, my body shape is really, really changing. There's loads of things that are now like kind of big. I mean, look at the rings. The rings are just falling off my fingers. There's lots of, I don't know if you lose the weight first and then the body changes after that. But that's what it seems to be to me. I'm not losing a lot of weight, but my bum's disappearing, my boobs are getting, everything is like changing. Everything's changing. But that's a good thing. I'm quite happy with that. I don't know if anybody else on the 12.5 has found that maybe it affects their mood a wee bit. And thankfully, for me, it's only been temporary. But yesterday, I didn't know what to do with myself. I just wanted to cry because we thought we had mice again. And it's because the rubbish that's lying in gardens up here, right? And I've asked folk to move it. It's still lying there. I'm getting raging. And we're getting mice all the time. They're coming into my house because we don't have the dogs or anything here. And I'm just getting pissed off. Anyway, mice again. So that freaks me out. I was really upset about that. And then just something that was said about weight that I didn't like. But it was nothing, right? It was nothing. So don't be saying, oh, ignore folk, because it was nothing. It was me. It was my issue. So I was getting like that. I was freezing cold. I could not get a heat in me at all. I really couldn't. And I just was like, I've been doing this for months and months and months now. And I feel that since about April, I've not really made any headway. But when I thought about it, I thought, well, that's the whole time I was on the 10%. So obviously, it was making me feel comfortable and I felt as if I was doing okay. But no. So fingers crossed for me, guys, that this one hits the spot. Anyway, I've tried to write all this back to front so that it would show on that. Oh, yeah, look at that. I've done it perfectly. So this week, it's a unfortunate plus sign. So that takes my total savings to 54. And I'm on 12.5% interest. So, how's everybody else doing? Plus, to any of you any good at gardening, I need to get my front garden done and I've not got a clue what to do with it. I'm going to actually do a wee video, so watch out for it if you're a gardener and try and give me some ideas because I'm absolutely stuck. I don't want to spend a fortune, just want to get it tidy. Anyhow, I'll catch you later. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching.